Hi, welcome to Player's Choice. I'm Scoot Herring. Today we have a wonderful guest. I'm excited. She's performed at the Oddball Comedy Tour, the Outside Lands Festival, Southwest Sketch Fest, Bridgetown, and the Vancouver Global Comedy Fest. She was voted Best Comedian in the East Bay Express Best of Edition 2013. You can also hear her on podcasts like Put Your Hands Together and Competitive Erotic Fiction. I'm definitely not reading this off of a cue card. Please welcome Caitlin Gill, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
High fives.
We're doing it.
All
Hi,
right.
Caitlin. How are you?
I'm real good, thank you.
Welcome to the Teen Bar Mitzvah basement.
Thanks. Yeah, I have to say, I'm not surprised that when shooting a podcast about video games, we were doing it in a basement. Good job, guys.
Yeah,
Way
it's
to
just
stick
how
to
we had
this.
to do it.
Yeah.
We found the location. There's
And
other
you knew.
people that live at the house. We
Yeah.
we kicked them
We're just
out.
in a family's rec
Yeah,
room
can
right
we
now.
play video
Yeah,
games in your
that's-
basement? Yeah, whatever. It happens all the
Fine,
time.
God, yeah.
Well, today we're playing Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yes.
Uh,
Indeed.
Let's just get to it.
okay.
Let's play it.
All right.
You pick up them sticks.
I got it. I got
and
this.
start playing.
Duh, right?
Yeah, duh.
Okay.
Why did you pick this game?
I picked this game because my video game experience essentially stops at the original Nintendo.
Fair
I
enough.
also had a Sega, but I was terrible at every game on Sega. So this was the video game that Mom got for me. I think it was a birthday. It wasn't Christmas. See, you can tell that already. I'm not the most skilled video game player. It was like a full-priced Nintendo video game in 1998. So like,
Yeah.
or sorry, 1988.
I was going to say 1998.
Sorry, that was
a little
just
late to
hopeful.
the
That
game.
was ambitious on my part. That's just me not wanting to own that I was 7 in 1988. But yeah, it was just a gift I was super excited about, and I thought it was like Mario 1. Like, who doesn't love it? Who didn't have fun playing it?
Well,
But
it
like
came with the system, so you
but
had to have it.
this game was like other level.
It
was
is.
just other level shit. Cool weird characters and. Lots of
And it's a
stuff you
weird
can
game.
do.
It's not even
weird
a
game.
It's not even a Mario game.
That's what you. So what's the thing with that? What's
so,
the deal with this game that I don't know? Because I don't know anything about it. I know nothing about it. Like, I hope that there's some video game person just delighted at how terrible I am watching this. Like, I feel like this is vindication for everybody who spends hours working on their video game craft. It's like, no, you're totally good at something I can't do. You can do it. I can't do it.
I imagine there's somebody out there watching the footage very deeply, and he's just like, ah, man.
Really? Do you know how many things you missed? There was
Right,
that
yeah.
weird heart back there, and there was a tube you could go to. I don't know any of them.
I've experienced many things. There are people that are so skeptical and cynical about everything you do in the universe. YouTube.
Gosh,
Love you out
commenters,
there.
yeah, let it rain down. I'm ready for you.
Of course, the only comments we've gotten so far have been positive.
That's nice. Way to go. You have good fans.
Anyways, this is not a Mario game. It's over in Japan. It's called Doki Doki Panic, and
That's
the
a great
characters are like Arab looking. They all have like turbans normally. So I don't know. It's the same game, just without all the Mario stuff. So there is a Mario 2 in Japan. It's literally the exact same game as the first Mario game, only like insanely difficult. Like way too hard for anyone to ever even try to play it.
How do you make? I mean, is it just way more dudes that you have to smash up, or like is it just what made it?
It's just
harder?
like harder jumps, like just ridiculous level design.
Yeah.
There's a new mushroom that if you get it, it just instantly kills you.
Oh, that's
like, yeah,
that's handy. That's the mushroom I was waiting for.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, this one
That's a little
murders
too close
you.
to life.
Yeah.
You know? I like when I pick up my mushrooms, I just want them to do weird stuff.
Maybe
I don't
this
want to
won't
have to
kill
worry
you.
about the dying.
Yeah, this one might kill you.
That's.
You can never hope to walk around a wonderful
Did
world.
Japan have a psilocybin problem that they were trying to address subtly with
I
that
think
message?
so. Yeah, maybe that was
I
it.
can't rule that out. Look at this game. I could not rule out that the people who designed it were definitely enjoying.
They were like, look, kids, don't do mushrooms.
Look, or just do all the mushrooms.
you know.
Only bear in mind some of them might kill.
Or they were trying to tell you to do the right mushrooms. They
That's-
were like,
you know?
just do the ones with, the
Hey,
red
pro
and white
tip.
spots.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta know what kind of cow to look for.
If it has a purple skull on it, don't do it. It is really like a
sorry,
mushroom trip. It's got to be a mushroom trip. You're like, you're jumping into vases trying to get a giant key, and then a mask gets angry at you because you stole its key.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that sounds like a metaphor for something that happens when you come home really high on mushrooms.
Yeah. Or like a story you told to
can't
your
find your
roommate, and
key.
your roommate's like, just get out. What?
Oh yeah, this stuff.
I couldn't find my keys, and
I didn't know where anything was. Give me that. Oh,
mask was
how have
shouting
I
at
done
me.
this? In my practice
you
rounds.
could jump on it. You can still get out.
Oh God, there's no justice in this world.
There never is in Mario. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh,
there's no
just-
games like this now. Like, you can't just describe, like, if this game came out now, you'd have to really explain it to children. Also, there'd be like a 9-hour
That's
tutorial
true. I
in
did
the
not
beginning.
ask for any context. I just accepted what I was presented with
Right.
Mario. Like, yeah, sure, okay, princess on a flying carpet.
Sure.
I got some demon dudes flying at me. No prob. I got this. Nope. Yeah. No, that's completely reasonable.
Yeah, no questions asked.
Adults don't do drugs. Definitely not.
Right, and you didn't even, you were a child. You didn't think that anything had to do with drugs in this, but...
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, not that it might actually have anything to do with drugs. We don't know. They're Japanese.
That's right. I wouldn't even know what drug. Now that was just unreasonable. Caleb.
Right.
That was 100% you. That was not a ghost face killer.
That was
whoa.
a guy shooting bullets out of his face.
That was. I don't like the bullet guy.
Who is referred to as a shy guy.
He's not a shy guy. He's a jerk.
He's a jerk.
He's got anger management issues.
But they first appeared in this game. They're actually from the game Doki Doki Panic, the Shy Guys, and then they kept them in this game, and then now they're a part of the Mario universe.
Good job. Interesting.
Good job, Shy Guys, for being weird guys with masks on your face.
It's like a bee that can sting you after it's dead. That was...
I mean, isn't that what happens when you talk to a Shy Guy anyways?
I friend-zoned him so hard.
Right? And he got mad at you and shot you? Oh, that's not a good message.
All of you are men's rights activists. I will take this out on you.
That's what the Shy Guys are. They're men's rights activists.
Internet troll.
Oh, that could be a thing. That we're
if I
figuring
got
it out. That's why they go after Princess Peach harder than the other characters.
just
Or
be
maybe
the
that's
best
weird. What if that was a real thing? Like maybe like if you played as Mario, they kind of ignore you. But then when you're Peach, they just hunt you down. You're like, this is kind of weird.
Why? Yeah. Why'd you just call Mario Brothers your bros? That's weird.
This seems kind of angry.
I don't think I saw it on the list, but do you have in your canons the, I think it was a Super Nintendo game called Aerobiz?
Aerobiz. Yes. I do have that game. Yes, I do.
Because me in video games, like, I admire people who play video games. This is absolutely sincere. I think there's a social bias where people dismiss that time spent and, don't necessarily recognize the skill and intelligence it actually takes to be good at a video game, because I can tell you that I am not. I have made deliberate effort to be good at video games, and no, I'm just not. The reason we chose a Nintendo game is because there are 2 buttons on this controller.
True, yeah, it's very simple.
That's about what that's about what I can process. That's essentially what I can manage.
That's really sweet, Caitlin.
I have a PlayStation
you saying
2.
That. I mean, because there are a lot of people that say, like, it's just a waste of time playing video games.
It is not.
You know.
I feel like the people who say that are ashamed of their own lack of prowess and don't... I should have gotten stuff up there. They just project that on you.
True, they're like the people that are, like, really bad, and they're like, I hate video games. They're a waste of time. They're like, you don't have joy in your heart.
It's true. And you don't have skill or competitive spirit.
Yeah, my life's been dedicated.
Although this is not a competitive game, which is part of why I like it.
It can be.
It could be.
It's you fighting against your mind.
I was a Mario Kart fan. I would get a little competitive with that. But yeah, I do think this takes an intense amount of skill and prowess.
Yeah.
Clearly, as demonstrated by my inability.
I mean, for me, it was like...
See? How do I keep doing this?
You're messing up. You're messing up with the door. You're not good at doors with magical potions. I'm not good at doors,
and I just keep putting things where I can't reach them. Anyway, I brought up Aerobiz because I did... Oh, and I also I should finish that anecdote. I did actually buy a PlayStation 2, but it was exclusively so I could play Dance Dance Revolution. So that shows you where I was at as a video game player.
No, that's totally fair.
Which I still love. Still love the DDR.
I love the DDR too. I used to, in high school, there was a DDR machine at the local arcade, and I would go down with my buddies, and we would play DDR for the ladies.
Yeah, and the ladies loved it.
Why? What's sexier than a couple of pimpled, nerdy, sweaty dudes
holding onto a bar behind them,
dancing on arrows,
dancing it out?
They love this house music from 1994.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah,
those throbbing beats.
We really thought we were cool.
Yeah,
we were not cool.
Well, nobody's cool.
Yeah,
that's just how. You're in an arcade. You're already done.
Especially,
This isn't where you're going for your image. This is all about fun.
Especially because the guy that played after us, like immediately after us, was a guy we just called Sweaty, and he came in always, and he wore he was like older, like maybe in his late 30s, and he wore sweatpants and a tie-dye shirt. That was completely pit stained out.
Of course.
And he had a towel.
There's a thing.
And then he would do the double play where he'd play on both.
Oh my god.
Mats, and he would do it on hardcore. And he had like hand motions, and he'd carry lights, and he'd do it, and then he was always it was ridiculous. And then we ended up, it's creepier because we were the only ones watching him.
But he had an audience, and that's all he needed.
Yeah, we're like, this guy's so cool.
This guy's the coolest guy.
Oh, God, we're going to be so cool.
Oh, man, wait till we get to that stage. That's what we need. Oh, yeah, I forgot you have to go fast.
How do we get him to mentor us?
I'm sorry. I just tried to say that, like, I admire the skill of the video game community, and then I throw that voice on as my stereotypical arcade person. Yeah, guys.
Oh, my God.
I really nailed it. I totally had a streak on expert.
That was just because,
94 moves, dude. Put it up.
None of us had actually talked to another human being before, so we didn't know how to speak. So that's how it came out.
Unless there's a little microphone coming from your ear to your mouth, you don't know how to talk to another human. Yeah. You just pretend they're all there.
And you eat a lot of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, so it was like.
Really, you put it on sandwiches? You didn't just eat it out of the jar?
Just out of the jar, yeah.
Is that heart gonna follow me up here? It's not, is it? It's not, is it? Sorry. So I brought up Aerobiz,
yes.
But for a reason, because I did indeed own my own Sega Genesis and later purchased a PlayStation 2 so I could Dance Dance Revolution on it. But in the meantime, I didn't really play video games, and all of my friends dearly loved them. I had Final Fantasy fan friends and all sorts, everybody. Oh man, I've lost a few friends to World of Warcraft. R.I.P. my relationship with you. But,
no, I lost about 4 of my years to that game.
It really takes it up.
It's going to be in future times. Like it's like people talking about how they had a heroin habit. It's like, man, I lost like 4 of my years.
Groups. We're all going to be sent to those crazy camps in Japan where they deprive you of all internet or television and make you work really hard.
And you literally are chasing the dragon with that game.
Yes, yeah. So. Oh, man, that's an on-purpose thing. They did that
they
too,
did that on
right?
purpose.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine.
I hope you found something that helped you move on. But
I did, The Sims.
Aerobiz. I know we're all still really interested in what was going on with
Aerobiz. she keeps mentioning Aerobiz.
But I didn't play any of the video games that my friends played because, again, more buttons, and I just stopped trying. But they would play Aerobiz, and I would still come over and just hang out watching people play Aerobiz. So if somebody ever tells you that you wasted your time playing video games, remind them that there is a human being who actually spent hours of her time watching other humans play Aerobiz, a game where essentially definitively nothing happens.
Nothing at all.
You build an airline industry. Yeah. It's like, oh God, I did it again. I did it again.
Caitlin Gill, not good with magical doors.
Not good with doors and potions, guys. Yeah. That's. But yeah, that's. I can't excuse that time. I did that. That was definitely me.
I mean, I spend a lot of time watching people play video games too. That's actually one of my more favorite things to do. I mean, I'm doing it right now.
Right? I can see how this became, this podcast is a passion.
Yeah.
It is rare for me to be in this seat where I'm playing the game. I should tell my friends about this podcast. Hey, look, guys, I played one.
I get it. Well,
what's crazy? This video game could drink. It could rent a car.
It's true. It's that old.
Yeah.
Yeah. This game is, God, how old now? Like 20. I'm not good at math. You do it.
It's 24, right?
It's 20-something.
I don't know. I'm playing also. I can't do both.
Yeah,
I can't do both.
Which is
I really can't do both.
Don't drink and drive. Yeah, don't
play
and drive.
Numb. Can I feel my right arm? Can you tell me if I can feel my arm? Oh, man, that's not all right. Oh, and it didn't even... Okay. Well, this is just stellar. So, 12-minute podcast, and Caitlin Gill didn't get past the first level of Mario 2, so there you go.
Let's sum up Mario 2.
Okay. Oh, was I supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, Mario 2 is a game about what mushrooms you should and should not eat, produced on the mushrooms you should eat. It's also about, female empowerment, because chicks can fly in this game.
Totally, yeah.
It's
best
badass.
Character. Transgender characters being in games for the first
right.
time.
That's pretty sweet.
It was Birdo.
I do think, maybe next time your transgender character doesn't have to be a boss you throw their own eggs at. Like, There
seems to be a lot of... There's just so many messages going there.
Let's not Jared Leto this, I don't know what that means.
There's so many messages.
I feel like it was topical.
There's a bunch of MRA agents trying to murder women.
You get to murder internet trolls / men's rights activists, so big bonus there.
Yeah.
I think I'm supposed to remember more, but I would have to progress farther in the game to recollect more, and I think that would take a lot of practice.
We could just edit it in post and be like, wow, you beat it!
That would be pretty sweet if, like, in the next 10 minutes, you get me all the way to the last boss, and I just wipe some fake sweat off my brow.
Oh my God.
Man, I can't even believe it, right? It's been so many years since I played this game, and I still just kick ass at it!
I'm just like... I don't even know how she did it, guys. I've never seen that before.
Die so fast at the same 2 critters that she died at before. World 1, 2, you guys.
I just assumed you had a plan. You know what you're doing.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm just warming up the cartridge. You gotta play a few. It's like a pinball machine.
Yeah.
Pinball is actually my game, by the way. Pinball, like real pinball, was the video. I grew up with a pinball machine in the house. I got very into that. I love also. I mean, Twilight Zone, The Shadow, Addams Family, I love The Shadow. Circus Voltaire.
I mean, The Shadow.
I'm not just mentioning machines that are ground control, but also I am.
But you are, and you should.
Yeah, because they have that upstairs. Like, you know, I walked in and I was like, oh, this looks like a cool. I like this video game establishment. This looks cool, and look at this adult beverage that I have. This is fun. And then I walked upstairs, and my eyes did that, like they just white, like you can see white all the way around, and I couldn't really breathe, and I just bathed myself in quarters and spent all of the hours.
I think that's the feeling they're trying to give people.
Right.
You did it! You got through the door!
Oh, man. This is like watching your little sister play. This is why you never gave her
No, this isn't actually.
And I'm sorry, wait a minute. I don't mean that. I mean little sisters metaphorically. I'm sure many little sisters.
Yeah, like you were personally, like your little sister.
But
I'm like, come on.
The perception of a little sister playing a video game.
Yeah.
This is what it is. This is, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you were here, Caitlin.
This was really fun, guys. Thanks for having me. Portland is so much fun to visit. It was a real pleasure to come by and play this game that I haven't played in so long.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the bar mitzvah basement.
Oh yeah, is that okay? Yeah.
I don't know. I keep thinking there was like a bar mitzvah down here for some reason.
I like that. I think that's. I mean, good luck to that kid.
Yeah,
he's a man now.
He is a man now. What was it? Oh, plug things,
oh,
Caitlin.
Oh yeah.
You have stuff that the internet needs to know about.
And the internet should know about it. You can learn more about me at www.caitlyngill.com. You can pretty much guess how to spell it. Google will fix it. I have a Twitter. I do the tweeting, sometimes, at Robot Caitlin, all caps, Robot Caitlin. And, I currently reside in Los Angeles, California. If you ever find yourself there on a Monday night, I run a fabulous weekly show. It is called The Business. There is also a business in San Francisco and New York. So wherever you are, at least near a major metropolitan place in the United States, you can come and see a business. It's at a wonderful bar called Little Joy in Echo Park in Los Angeles. So yeah, come to that, check that out.
Los Angeles.
And I got an album that's going to drop soon. Yo, I'm dropping my album.
Boom!
Yo! It's going to be called One Night at the Hemlock.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. I said hell yeah. I'm so sorry.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Look, guys, I'm in 1-3. I got to 1-3, everybody.
She got to, right at the end of the video, she got past the first level.
That's good, right,
I think
Internet?
that's what we're supposed to do.
All right.
Thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, it's been great. Oh, right. I didn't say we're done. We're not done.
We're not done.
Remember, Ground Control sponsored us, right?
Ground Control.
Yeah.
So good.
They graciously got you this T-shirt.
I got a T-shirt?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, man.
That is all
That's
yours.
a really great T-shirt.
Thank
you. Yes, drape it. Drape it. Like my chin, I'm just going to dust this off and put on my sweatshirt. I will wear this.
So thank you, Ground Control, for letting us do this. And
thanks, Ground Control.
Thank you again for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Internets.
Thanks, Internets.
Goodbye.
Look at my cool shirt, guys.